Hello everybody, and Happy New Year from us at LOB Cast Wrestling. It is our anniversary show. We're going to be asking the questions like, where the fuck was Jericho? But yeah, 1 year of LOB Cast Wrestling. We're going to crack into it. For the first time this year, I am, of course, the voice of reason, Dave Stevens, and I am joined by my pathological tag team partner. He is the man of the hour. He is the tower of power. He is Lee Hazel.
Thank you very much, Dave. Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year, peeps.
Happy LOBcast anniversary.
LOBcast, yeah. So this is our anniversary. We've missed the last episode. We missed a week because it was the holidays. Mm-hmm. But other than that, we haven't missed any. We've done a continuous year.
Messed around with like the days and stuff like that because sometimes it's not convenient for us to meet up on a Wednesday. But apart from that, we've done pretty much every single one of them.
I mean, we was going to do one between Christmas and New Year's, but then we decided beer would be better.
Yes.
So
beer and Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, shenanigans. Beer and shenanigans.
Beer and shenanigans.
That's what we say. So since the last episode, we've had big title changes at AEW's Worlds End. We've had the Netflix anniversary of Raw, which was a bit wank, and and I watched last night's NXT. So not much not much to report, except for there's a lot of NXT call-ups. So we can maybe talk about it. What would you like to talk about first, apart from Chris Jericho not turning up on Raw?
Well, why don't you start us off with some NXT? Oh no, what the fuck? We got to start off how we always start off.
Oh yeah, we need beer.
We need beer, man.
We need beer. Oh.
What are you doing?
Oh, right. Well, it's my turn to get the beer. Mm-hmm. So I went into the local shop on the corner, which is it's like a Turkish supermarket. They're Turkish or Greek, I can't remember which. I think it's Turkish because we get Turkish bread out there. Mm-hmm. But I noticed they had weird beers, so I thought I'll go back in there today. So I have got us, because I've never seen it before. This is called Kyo.
I'll be honest, Dave. I will be surprised if this is any good.
It's proudly brewed on the island of Cyprus.
Oh.
It says.
Cypriot beer.
I mean, it was £1.69 a bottle, so it's not like it's not as if I got you the cheap shit. So,
I mean, yeah.
Well, I got 4 of them. So
export stuff.
So yeah, well, that's what I mean. I was in there before Christmas, and I noticed they had weird shit like this, and I thought, well, I mean, it's not something I would buy.
No, not at all. Yeah, but. Well, it might be something we buy after this.
It might be. I mean, there is a beer that I did get for Christmas that we did debut on the LOBcast.
Oh, right, yeah.
They're all gone now. I had 2 left, and I'd done the last 2 like an hour before I came on.
I know which one that is as well.
Go on, another guess.
I bet you it was the mango Jubel, yeah. Jubel, yeah. The Jubel mango. I think
No, actually, you already knew that because I was giving you some the other week.
Well, what I was going to say is that you suggested at some point, because we were going to do, and we're still going to do today, some 2025 awards. Yeah. And you was going to award one for the beer. Yeah. And I knew instantly that the one you were going to award was going to be the Jubel Peach.
Have you tasted this yet?
Not yet, no. What have you done, Dave?
It's got an interesting aftertaste that hits a few seconds afterwards. It's just bubbled.
Davies,
I've pissed myself now.
Spilling the beer everywhere. That to me tastes like
coffee.
Coffee-ish, yeah. That to me, the closest beer that I drink that tastes like that is Newcastle Brown Ale. Is
that what Newcastle Brown Ale tastes like?
Yeah.
I've never had a Newcastle.
Newcastle Brown Ale is nicer, but that is the closest thing that I can imagine to it.
Yeah, it is. It does like a weird, bitter, very bitter aftertaste.
Yeah, very bitter aftertaste. The longer I leave it, the more that is actually percolating.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right when you're sipping it.
Yeah,
but that's why I said it's an interesting aftertaste because it came on about 5 seconds afterwards. So we have to drink these really quickly to avoid the after. That's how they get you.
When we committed to the random beer thing, we knew they weren't all going to be winners.
No, I mean, especially if you've never had it. I mean, I just saw it when I thought it was just like a toss-up between 3 or 4, you know.
What's this? Well, what's worse? This or the Cornwall beer?
Oh, the Cornwall beer weren't that bad, was it?
Cornwall beer weren't that bad. So which one is the one that we thought was absolute shit?
The thing that was like 30p a can.
That one. Yeah,
the worst thing.
Yeah.
I can't remember what that was called though. I purged it from my mind. Anyway, So we're drinking Keo.
Mm.
Keo. That's what we're drinking.
Keo.
If you like coffee in your beer, I suppose.
The RKO of beers, because
Yeah.
it leaves you knocked out and it strikes out of nowhere.
Anyway.
Back me up, Dave. Laugh at my jokes, for fuck's sake.
No,
You're killing me out here, man.
You're
killing me.
Right, so let's talk about what wrestling do you want to talk about first? What do you want to talk about? Should we go in chronological order? Should we go
World's End first?
Should we go back to World's End quickly and then we'll dive into the Raw? Because I mean, World's End is a few weeks old now, so we won't spend too much time.
No, we'll go over the main points. I don't think we need to go over definitely don't need to go over the pre-show. You know, I don't think anybody really cares about our thoughts on FTR versus the Bang Bang Gang. Well,
I mean, to be honest, I was shocked about the winner of the Continental Classic.
Yeah, I thought the winner of the Continental Classic, he was the last person that I expected.
Out of them four,
last person.
Well, I was thinking we was going to get. I thought Takeshita was going to win. I thought he was going to do Okada and then do Fletcher.
Yeah.
And then he was going to get kicked out of the family for something.
Literally, the two people that we thought were going to be in the final were the two people who got defeated in the semis.
Yeah, I was very shocked. I mean, they were good matches, though, to be fair.
Oh, Moxley versus Fletcher.
That was good.
I mean, people have been complaining about the head banging incident, but I thought it was absolute.
That was a bit annoying. I mean, that's just accidents happen, but I mean, I mean.
Oh, so you're on the botch side then, not on the it was planned for him to take it that way side.
I don't.
Which a lot of people are on.
I don't think he was meant to land on his head like that. No, are we talking about the suplex?
Yeah, the suplex. Yeah,
that one. That was a botch.
I feel like Moxley should have let him go before that happened. I don't think that was.
Yeah, that was a botch.
Yeah.
To be fair.
I
mean, we'll get into injury because there's been some controversy with William Regal this week and all, so we'll get into some of that later.
Well, that was literally people speculate when he said what he said. It was literally that.
Possibly. We'll get back onto that. There was some good stuff on this.
Okada versus Takeshita. I was underwhelmed by this. I thought Okada versus Takeshita was going to be one of the best matches of the year, and it did not live up to that expectation.
No.
And also, I thought that the ending was absolute bollocks.
Yeah.
The screwdriver, the referee not being able to see the screwdriver really massively stretched credulity.
Although I did like the fact that played into the Moxley Fletcher match, though.
Absolutely.
I did like that bit when Fletcher was looking for the screwdriver.
I just feel like the ending could have been, if they're going to do it that way, which, firstly, it's a Continental Classic. Integrity is supposed to be but then again, I suppose it's like the people keep complaining about interference in cage matches.
Yeah.
Whereas the point of the cage match is to make you think there won't be any interference and then surprise you and actually there is.
See, when that happened, I thought that was then going to go on to it'd be Okada and Fletcher, and Okada's going to screw Fletcher out and then back in the table, and then we'll get a thing where Okada's screwed over the family. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it was a bit weird how the story played out. But I mean, Moxley's been doing some good stuff since he's got that belt. To be honest, it's weird how all of a sudden he's completely changed his attitude towards.
It's almost as if he was making bad matches on purpose so that we would all urge and be massively hyped up for anybody who would take it off of him. Because you've got to think about things, we live in an era where a lot of people are saying that, I'm not very excited about wrestling right now, when the honest truth is that both of the mainstream American wrestling companies are producing probably the best quality that they have that has been in the North American scene in decades. More than the 2010s, more than the 2000s. You have to go back to the Attitude Era before you've got a better period
early
of
ruthless aggression.
Yeah. But but it's like, and the thing is that people are getting a bit restless, and so one of the only things that you can do in this day and age to get people really riled up is you can make them so frustrated that they want to see change.
Yeah.
A lot of people think that WWE going through the motions with the same champions over and over again is so that you really get behind like a Bron Breakker or a Dominic Mysterio to break the trend. The same thing that happened with Daniel Bryan before WrestleMania
but then
30.
look at what's happened the last couple of months on AEW, where we've had Hangman was a champion. All of a sudden, he lost it to Joe, which I wanted, and now, I mean. Now he's lost it to MJF, and we've had quick title changes.
Yeah.
And I've loved it. I think this is great. I mean, I wouldn't mind a long title reign now with MJF, because I think MJF carries the show better than John Moxley does.
Also, I do believe that it would be a great rematch, because, obviously we saw it all in Will Ospreay versus MJF, didn't we? Yeah. And I think that a rematch could be on the cards.
Yeah, there. So AEW. I mean, AEW's been doing better than WWE still, in my opinion.
Yeah,
this pay-per-view was a good show. Mm-hmm. It weren't a great show by AEW standards, but then to be honest, it was like, when was this on? It was like right smack bang in the middle of Christmas, and was it just between Christmas and New Year's?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, so the fact that I even sat and watched this is like,
oh yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I'll be honest, one of the reasons why we're rushing through this is because I watched it in a bit of a drunken and then hungover haze.
Yeah. Because when
I can't remember an awful lot of it.
I watched it on a Sunday. Yeah, because because this was on. When was this on? This was on night after Boxing Night. When it was 27th.
Yeah, 27th. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I watched this. I think on the Sunday. After Christmas. You know what I mean?
I think I came home from having a few beers. On like a little pub crawl thing, and I just I watched the first half of it and then watched it from, I think it was about Darby Allin onwards. I don't even remember. I think I must have like fallen asleep during the tag team matches, FTR and the Babes of Wrath, because I don't even remember them.
I managed to watch a lot of this, but it was like, all the collisions and dynamites and that got like kind of half watched while you're sitting there monging out because it was Christmas, you know what I mean? Especially because when like a Dynamite and Collision, like Christmas Boxing Night and something weird.
Yeah. They I think
so they just got put on like in background in the afternoon, you know what I mean?
Oh, and also the New Year's Bash, Willow beat Mercedes.
Oh yes. Totally forgot about that.
That is honestly, I think, results-wise, my favourite thing that happened.
I was so pleased with that. Yeah. And it was a good match as well.
Oh, yeah.
It was a good match.
Yeah. Willow Nightingale, I think, is the absolute baby face of the future for this company.
Yeah.
And I think that male or female, I think she is going to be a bigger baby face than possibly any of the fellas, apart from maybe Will Ospreay.
Yeah, because didn't Mercedes lost some of her other belts as well?
Oh, yes.
She lost to Windsor. She lost a couple to Windsor just before Christmas. So now she's probably going to start losing all those belts.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, we're probably not going to know about because they're probably just gonna. She's probably just going to not be coming out with belts now for a while.
There'll be like a video package of like the promotion in Poland where she loses the Polish title and stuff like that.
But no, I mean AEW television has just still been good over Christmas and stuff.
Yeah, it's been really good. Yeah, and unlike WWE, they're giving the fans what they want. Like, they WWE over the Christmas period kind of had a few matches end on sour notes, and literally, they could have had it timed as well, where it happened on the stroke of midnight on New Year's Eve. That's when Willow could have won the belt from Mercedes.
I mean, to be honest with WWE, I mean, we always go to talk about Netflix Raw, and I could barely remember what happened on it, and I only watched it yesterday.
Literally, I
was bored.
I was thinking to myself, do I watch Netflix or do I, because I did pony up from New Japan World, my yearly excursion
to watch the
Tanahashi match. Yeah, and I decided, right, okay, Dave's going to watch the Netflix one, so I should be able to talk about the Netflix thing with him. And same, I barely remember any of it, and wished I'd watched Wrestle Kingdom, because even though it wasn't, the reviews about Wrestle Kingdom have not been raving, but apparently the match between Tanahashi and Okada, Tanahashi's last match ever,
was good.
Well, and probably the match that sort of showed WWE how to do retirement.
Well, to be honest, I mean, Wrestle Kingdom's always good fun anyway. To be honest.
Absolutely.
But so World's End was good. I don't think there's anything else really apart from most of it was the I mean, MJF won the title, and that was a good match. That was good
Yeah.
fun. It was just a good fun show, as AEW always is. To be fair,
I mean, yeah, it was.
Oh no, sorry, I just noticed it on the Mixed Nuts Mayhem.
Oh yes.
Oh my god, this
Nuts.
and they've been carrying this theme on as well with the mixed tags. Oh my god, these mixed tag matches are great.
I have been enjoying them, and I get the feeling that there's going to be maybe a lot more intergender wrestling in the future.
Yeah.
And that's going to be good for AEW because that's going to be a way that they can
differentiate as well.
Create an identity
well,
for
it's
themselves.
weird because I know Tony Khan was very against intergender wrestling.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's because I don't know if you've not noticed these matches, the women generally don't really get hit by the men.
No.
So, I mean, because I think that's one thing that was... Tony Khan didn't like, because when the AEW started, there was a lot of like, you had a year or so before, you had like a lot of the Tessa Blanchard type stuff and things like that. And I think Tony Khan, but these sort of matches where they're just good fun and the women generally don't get beat up by the men and that, they're just, it's just
a good time.
Yeah, it's good.
But
it's nice to see, what's his name? Roderick Strong get beat up by his missus, which is quite funny.
I guarantee you, they went home. And I bet you they had a good time in the privacy of their own home after that match.
Yeah, but it's just like little dynamic with what's his name, Cassidy and Tony Storm and stuff. These matches because
Tony Storm and Orange Cassidy make a delightful pair.
Yeah, I mean I'm having trouble because they done this and they also done a 6-man on the on what Dynamite Collision. They done another one, and they were both fun. So I hope we get to see more of this sort of stuff.
Absolutely, yeah.
I think it works better with the multi. I don't know if they could do tag team stuff for this.
No, probably not.
But I think you need the
you need like the party atmosphere of the match. Like maybe do a mixed like this year. Maybe do a mixed blood and guts instead of having one women's and one men's.
That might be.
You do a mixed blood and guts. Yeah,
that might be quite good. But I mean, I like it. I don't like it enough to have any titles for it, Tony.
No,
we don't, Mr. Khan. I don't need to see intergender tag team titles.
We can have intergender tag team titles when you remove 3 other titles, preferably from the men's singles scene.
What's that? A national championship?
There are 5 now.
Why bring that national championship if you was going to split the fucking thingy ones back? I mean, I'm glad those ones are split.
Yeah.
You know, it wouldn't be so bad if that the Continental one, if that just never got defended during the year.
Yeah.
Like, like the winner of the fucking the Owen Hart gets a belt.
Yeah.
If it was just like that, the winner just gets a belt.
Yeah. Or like just give them a trophy, give them a crown, give them like the literal crown that they give the people for King of the Ring or something like that. You know what I mean?
No, but if you just give them a belt, and it's just never. But the only time and it just gets put up on the thing, then it doesn't matter because it's just a prop for someone to have. They won the tournament, they can wear it all year.
For a world title shot. Trade it in for a shot of the international championship.
Well, they get a world title shot, didn't they? Or do they? Or, I can't remember.
No, because it's because it's still the belt. It's the title.
Yeah.
I just, because they never check. I don't think it's changed hands at any point other than the...
Okada won it off for Kingston.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Because Okada won it off for Kingston and then Okada won the Continental Classic and kept it.
Oh, okay, right, yeah.
But just don't bother having it up for grabs on... I don't know.
Yeah.
Although the thing is, it does come with the 20-minute time limit and the no people at ringside stipulations, doesn't it? But I suppose... I don't know. You just didn't need to bring in the national one, did you?
No.
If you had the international one going. It's just... because either your international title or the TNT title are your secondary belts, and then you got the other one. So, yeah. So anyway, that's World's End. Should we talk about some Netflix Raw then?
If you can remember any of it.
I don't. I remember there was no Jericho.
Yeah. My God! Right. So
which is because Adam Pearce teased on Twitter that
he went on Twitter and said, "Break the walls down."
Yeah, and then apparently there was a load more ticket sales after that.
Apparently, they went from 9,000, which is about 2/3 of the building, to ending up almost selling out. Yeah. Not selling out, not like Michael Cole have you believe. There were tickets still available at the end. But it was almost a sellout. And it was just those people and throughout pretty much the entirety of the night, Unless it was the CM Punk Braun Breaker match, everyone was chanting Y2J pretty much the entire night. It was the only thing. The only person on that show that is truly properly over is a guy who wasn't even appearing. A guy who's not even signed with the company yet.
Do you think he's going to sign with WWE?
I think that is his plan.
Or do you think he's... Because I'm not being funny, Chris Jericho is a smart person.
Yeah, he is a smart person.
Do you think he's been laying these seeds in with the intention of not going to WWE?
I can't see him saying...
Because I think he's either going to turn up at the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Because if he's going to come now, if he's not going to be on that show, he's got to come in the Royal Rumble.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or do you think he's going to it's going to get to the Royal Rumble and the Dynamite literally before, the Dynamite after he's going to appear on AEW?
I mean, people are already speculating that he might appear on the Dynamite tonight, which might make everything we're saying right now completely redundant.
Might be. Do you think he'll get a good reception at AEW coming back? I think he will now.
I think now he will.
Yeah.
And this is the only circumstance
That's what
under
I mean.
which he was going to get it.
He's a smart person.
Yeah, he's a smart guy.
He's a smart person. Because I think he was probably teasing it and then probably going to wait till the Royal Rumble and then come back.
There are only a couple of things that
because I don't know when his contract is up.
No, because apparently his contract does run out in 2026. But nobody said that it was at the very beginning of 2026. Nobody said it was a midnight of New Year's Eve 2005 sort of style thing. But the one thing that I've always had in the back of my mind when he talks about and maybe he's done plenty of stuff in smaller venues now, but he did an interview ages and ages and ages ago where he was like, I have no interest doing the smaller venues. I have no interest doing the hundreds of people, the few thousand people venues. I want packed stadiums and arenas. And I think one of the reasons why he's fallen out of AEW, if indeed he has fallen out of AEW,
is because they're doing the smaller venues.
Because they're doing the smaller venues, and that's not what he wants. That's not what he's after. And then he sees WWE doing arena event after arena event after arena event. And I don't care what people say about Chris Jericho's relationship with Triple H not being all that great. I think Triple H would bite Chris Jericho's hand off in order to get another person who was pivotal in the creation of AEW on WWE.
See, I remember Chris Jericho going on record saying that he didn't give a shit about Hall of Fame and stuff like that as well. So, I mean, either he's talking shit or is he? Because one part you think, is he going to go back and just do a retirement thing and then go into the Hall of Fame or stuff?
That is the thing as well. One other thing that he's also said is that he doesn't give a shit about having a quote-unquote retirement match. He's always said, one day, I'm going to have a match, and that's going to be the last time you ever see me, and you'll never see me again, and you won't even know that was the last time that you were going to see me. So I think there's a possibility we've already had that match.
Maybe.
Because, what he said about... Do you remember what he said about TNA? Looking like it's an incredible show, and AEW's only doing the Hammerstein ball, and it looks so rinky dink and all that sort of stuff. I can't remember the quote exactly, but that to me was the moment where I was like, I somehow doubt that anyone has approved this message, and that this is supposed to be something that he's doing in order to build up to the announcement that he has re-signed with AEW. I just can't. There is something about the way he said that and how he said it that is making that really impossible in my mind.
Yeah. We'll have to see, because obviously, he won at Raw.
Nope.
We'll see where he turns up.
And if you're listening to this on the Thursday and you already know that he came back on Dynamite, we apologise for wasting your time.
Yeah, well.
But then again, the thumbnail will do very well if we publish it now and it goes into tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, there's a bit of an inside scoop. I'll make the thumbnails before we do the fucking podcast. Cause...
Well, let's face it, it's always pretty predictable what we're going to be talking about.
Yeah, it's true. So, but yeah, so that was Worlds End. But anything else you want to talk about?
That was
Netflix
Worlds End. That was
Raw. I can't really remember much on Raw. To be fair.
We'll talk about the main event a little bit. Because,
the only thing I remember. Well, the only news. I can't. What actually happened on Raw?
I'll tell you one thing that did not happen on Raw, that happened on social media during Raw's main event.
What was that?
Javon Evans signed for Raw.
Oh, no, that was on Raw.
Was it on Raw?
I think it was during their ad break, though. It was,
right,
it was on the Raw I watched.
Yeah, so
because we watched the English one, didn't we?
Because we watch it on Netflix, but I've heard a lot of people who watched it live complaining that segment did not make the live broadcast.
Oh, well, it was on the one I watched yesterday. I saw it. But yeah, Javon Evans signed with Thingy.
It was a Stranger Things themed episode, apparently.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't know because everything between the matches I fast forward pretty much, unless like it's a backstage interview or something. But like when you see Corey Graves and Michael Cole talking, I just fast forward that crap. I ain't got time for all that shit.
Absolutely, Dave.
I just don't.
Fucking cheers to that.
You know.
Fucking time wasting nonsense.
I mean, to be honest, the only reason why I watch half of that shit on AEW is because I normally sit and watch AEW with the missus. So I don't fast forward anything.
Because you will just get pissed off to hell.
With WWE, I fast forward so much.
I mean, like the amount of times that they're advertising the product that you're already watching. Like, why do they have to advertise themselves? We're watching it.
The one that gets me is someone will come down to the ring.
Yeah.
Then you'll have an advert.
Oh, yeah.
Then you'll have a backstage interview.
Yeah.
Then it'll cut to the ring. And the person who first came down, their music's still playing. So, like, what have the crowd been watching for the fucking last 10 minutes?
I do not understand why WWE keeps selling out so many venues at such extortionate ticket prices. I don't understand what those people are paying for. I mean, if they genuinely are doing the yeet thing for as long as it looks like they're doing it, I would not be able to move my arms the next day.
Oh, but the thing is, I can understand if you're going to put a load of ad breaks between the matches, but not have someone come down and then have the next person come down 5 minutes later.
Yeah.
What ridiculousness. It's so stupid. But yeah, I can't even remember the matches on Raw. I remember there's loads of things that have happened. Did we have we had like Rey Mysterio fight, didn't we? And stuff. So I mean, half of it I don't care.
Yeah. Rey Mysterio went over.
Yeah, we've got a lucha group like Dragon Lee and all that.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't we? The tag team champions, didn't they change hands?
Yeah, in the opening match, it is now Io Sky and.
Oh no, I'm talking about the men's. The Usos won the tag team titles, didn't they? Was that on?
No.
Or was that last week?
The Usos did not have a match this week. They had a promo that everybody.
Off. They won them last week. Didn't they? That's what I mean. It's all blurring into one because it's been Christmas.
It's the Christmas holiday, people. It's
the Usos are the champions now. Oh yeah, no, the women. Yeah, the women started off and won the tag team titles, didn't they?
I ain't entirely sober still. I don't think. Then again, the beer's not helping.
Yeah, this ain't beer of the year. Yeah, well, let's move on then. So, in other wrestling news, we're going
to talk about CM Punk versus Bron Breakker and the fact that they still did not pull the trigger with Bron Breakker.
That was wank. So, Bron Breakker's not the champion. He's going to win. I think he might win the Rumble. They reckon Roman's going to win it. But
they reckon Roman's going to win it. I too think. Oh, here's one thing about Chris Jericho coming back. If they have got him back, and I think they'll be quite desperate to sign him, I reckon he will have had some demands. And I reckon one of those demands will either be to win the Rumble or to main event at WrestleMania. I don't think he'll be able to get both, but I think he'll be able to get one of them.
But he's main evented at WrestleMania, though.
Yeah, but it was like...
He's still done it. CM Punk ain't, but he has.
No. Well, that's the thing, like... Chris Jericho has main evented WrestleMania in the same way that Miz has main evented WrestleMania. There are 3 people involved in the match, and he's the least important person of it. And one of them wasn't even a participant in the match. And what we're talking about here, people, is
18.
It was Triple H versus Chris Jericho, but Chris Jericho had Stephanie McMahon in his corner. And Stephanie McMahon had more of an impact on that main event.
Well, the storyline was between Triple H and Stephanie, weren't it?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So I would imagine that he would want a main event of WrestleMania that was a bit more catered towards his tastes. Mate, you know what?
I reckon he'd probably win more, he'd want to win the Rumble because that's something he's never done.
Now, I have just thought of something. I think to myself, actually, this is what he wants probably more than anything. He wants to play Judas at WrestleMania. He wants his band to play at WrestleMania properly.
All right. Well, we'll see. But yeah, as for the main event on Raw, there was a few botches and stuff. I fell asleep through most of it, to be fair. I was in and out of consciousness.
Mm.
I remember picking up the last 5 minutes, picked up and was quite fun, but the rest of it was pants.
I mean, the big problem I've got is that if they are trying to make Bron Breakker the star of the future, they are not going about it very good way.
Plus, another thing that didn't help, I already knew that Bron didn't win.
Yeah.
So it was just like, I don't care.
It kills the drama.
Yeah. I already got some of it ruined. So
yeah. Literally the day after World's End, all I had to do was turn my phone on to see who bloody won everything.
Yeah.
Literally, I just turned my phone on, and in like the suggested news stories of the day, because they always have to fucking give you an alert for something. A new world champion.
This is why I like Saturday pay-per-views, because I can get up Sunday, I don't have to turn the phone on for anything.
Yeah,
and I could just watch the wrestling.
Absolutely,
and nothing
yeah. I would. Do you know what? More Saturday afternoon pay-per-views in America, so that I can actually watch them fucking live.
Yeah, I like.
So they can start at like 9 o'clock.
It's not even just. I mean, I like the ones when they do them early, so you can watch them live. But it's just nice to be able to get up on Sunday morning and watch them.
Yep.
And just mong on the Sunday and watch them
And it's been proven time and time again that if anything, it helps out AEW's pay-per-view numbers.
Yeah, it does. But anyway, so that was all the wrestling. We're getting some NXT call-ups.
Yeah.
We mentioned Javon Evans. Jordan Grace is going to SmackDown, by the looks of it.
She got introduced in a backstage segment.
Yeah, she was on NXT this week. But
but like is that a main roster debut? Talking backstage with Adam Pearce, is that really what you would have imagined?
Well, I think she was talking about whether she was going to sign or not.
Right, yeah.
Lash Legend is officially called up. I think she's... Was she on SmackDown with the other one? She was already there.
Yeah.
And someone else got called up. Trick Williams. I think he's on SmackDown.
Yeah.
A bit late, but he should have been called up last year, for fuck's sake. And it looks like Obafemi's being called up.
Obafemi left his NXT championship in the ring.
Yeah.
Which, now, I don't think it's actually been made official, but the implication is that he is...
Now, if he's vacating the title...
Yeah.
And moving up to NXT, what a kick in! You might as well just piss all over TNA because he wrestled a TNA guy, didn't he? Why didn't he just put the TNA guy over and then get called up?
I mean, if I'm being perfectly honest,
but this TNA guy is going to be. I'm pretty sure NXT want to sign this guy eventually anyway. So why didn't they just put the title on him?
Now, I will be perfectly honest here, and I know a lot of people are pissed off about this. But this Obafemi bloke is special.
Yeah.
You don't want to... I definitely don't think you have him do a job right before he makes his WWE debut. This is actually a thing where NXT has actually become a bit of a detriment to introducing new talent, rather than look back in the day. Everybody talks about Brock Lesnar.
There is a better way to book these things, right? So figure out who he's going. If he's going Raw or SmackDown, figure out who he's going to feud with first, right?
Yeah.
Why not have that guy turn up and screw him over for a reason?
Yeah. Okay. Like a screwy finish.
Screw him over.
Yeah.
The heel comes out, screws him over.
Yeah.
New champion. Obafemi goes, right, I'm signing with SmackDown now because I'm coming for you.
Yeah. I was actually thinking about this. I was thinking to myself, you know how people say that Brock Lesnar had this incredible rookie year in WWE?
Yeah.
It wasn't his rookie year as a wrestler, though, was it?
No.
His rookie year as a wrestler was in OVW.
Yeah.
The thing is that OVW wasn't being taped. OVW did not have a mass audience. So we didn't see Brock Lesnar as this, as not the fully formed product. He debuted to the biggest audience possible on WWE, and now I'm thinking to myself, that's impossible now because of NXT, because of the we could have had Obafemi in the shadows, in developmental, not in front of an audience for ages and ages and ages, and then storm onto Raw and absolutely ruin everybody. Yeah. We can't have that because of NXT anymore, and that's actually really made me wonder about the efficacy of NXT as a brand.
But another thing, if you didn't want to just come to me, if you didn't want to have Obafemi drop the belt, why have him win it? He only won it back a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, no.
Why have him win? Why have him even? Why even?
Just have him.
You could have just kept him off TV.
Yeah.
And you could have just had Cody. I think it's because Cody Rhodes wanted to do. They was going to do Cody Rhodes.
And you needed the champion versus champion angle. Yeah. Oh.
But yes. Anyway, how are we doing for time? Because we got some Wrestle Club.
We got some Wrestle Club,
and we've got some awards that we want to do.
Yeah, we want to do the awards. Yeah.
Well, should we do? Let's do some Wrestle Club, and then we can finish up with some awards, I suppose.
We've only been doing this half an hour.
Have we really? We've gone through all that. Oh, we can take our time with the awards, and let's do the Wrestle Club. Pardon me. Let's do Wrestle Club then. Mm-hmm. Oh, another thing I forgot: the Dragunov lost his US title as well.
Yeah.
Oh, and Chelsea Green lost their US title as well. There's been so much that's happened.
Not like the other. Oh well. To be fair,
I like
Julia winning that back is frankly the best thing they could have done with her at the time, because Julia has been booked to absolute shit.
Yeah, she has.
Good luck.
Yeah, but I like Chelsea Green. I really like Chelsea Green.
And I like Chelsea Green as well.
Speaking of Chelsea Green, it's just popped to mind. Matt Cardona is on SmackDown.
Yeah.
As Matt Cardona. He's officially signed with SmackDown.
Has he officially
Yeah, he's officially signed with SmackDown.
Because I know he's like appeared on it again, but he
appeared in the tournament, didn't he?
Yeah.
As Zack Ryder. And I think that was more of a thing of like the storylines he had with John Cena. Mm. But he is actually now on SmackDown as Matt Cardona. It was good because it came up woo woo woo, and then it stopped, and then his actual like his Matt Cardona music played, and he came out as Matt Cardona.
It's good you watch these things, because I literally do not watch SmackDown unless Ilya Dragunov is on the.
Oh, see, SmackDown is one I don't, because the thing is, where it's on Friday, I get up on a Saturday morning, and instead of like the tradition of like being a kid and watching Saturday morning cartoons, I could just put SmackDown on one.
I mean, wrestling has always been the biggest Saturday morning cartoon.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? It's like put SmackDown on while I have my breakfast and playing with my phone or whatnot. Although they've moved it to 3 hours now.
Yeah, that.
I mean, it's not 3 hours, but you know, it's like I could get up and I could watch it in an hour and a half.
When it comes to SmackDown, if it ain't Ilya Dragunov, DIY, Motor City Machine Guns, Fraxium are a good laugh as well. I don't watch an awful lot of it.
Chelsea Green.
Oh, I do watch Chelsea Green, but I don't watch. She's not like somebody like,
Yeah, because we've been missing Tiffy time. She ain't been on it for a while.
And this time Julia is champion again. For fuck's sake, book her properly.
Yeah.
Do with Julia what you've been doing with Dragunov this entire time. Give her a open challenge. Make her wrestle every week, and if you have to, make her squash every week.
I think this is a problem with like a lot of people that don't speak English and stuff, though.
Yeah.
They have trouble. Mind you, they can book them, because like Stephanie Vaquer's been doing fine.
Yeah.
And that.
And like, she doesn't have a great
WWE with foreign speaking people, they just.
Oh, one thing actually I was thinking about Stephanie Vaquer. So Alex, what's his name from WWE from AEW's been let go?
Alex Abrahantes.
Yes, that's the one. Yes. And I think the reason why he's gone is because obviously he was a big Lucha Bros guy. He was probably looking to leave after his contract ended because he wants to go back.
He's going to come back with the Lucha Bros?
I think he either wants to work for AAA because that's where he came from. He might want to work with the Lucha Brothers and be there. I need a beer as well, actually, Dave.
Carry on.
He might want to work with the Lucha Brothers on WWE, but I think he could be a great mouthpiece for Stephanie Vaquer. Yeah. Because they speak the same language, and he can just basically translate what she's saying, like he did with Penta in
I don't know, but Stephanie Vaquer's getting quite good at the old English now, so
not bad.
So I don't mind, but so should we just let's go on to the Wrestle Club then. Let's stop, because otherwise I'm just going to keep going. Oh, and this happened.
I completely forgot what it was we were supposed to watch for Wrestle Club.
Well, fuck.
He's spilling it all over the place again.
Frothed up all over me. Luckily enough, it went on me and not your carpet. Mm. And there's a bin here, so I managed to.
We keep the bin there just in case any of us have accidents.
I'm going to have to go wash my hand now. I'm covered in beer.
Do you want me to press the
pause? I tell you what.
Yeah.
Plug some socials, Lee. Plug the socials, Lee.
Plug the socials. Oh God, what the bloody hell!
Sticky and I don't
right, so this is where we got LOB Cast Wrestling on the old Twitter, and it is LOB Wrestling, I think. Oh, yes, it is at LOB Wrestling, and that is on all of the socials. And oh my god, I'm already done. How long does this take, Dave? Seriously, that is...
Oh, you think that's bad?
Oh my god, what must you have been thinking every single time I've gone downstairs to get the beer? Jesus Christ.
See what I have to put up with. see, it's terrifying, isn't it, when you get left on your own?
Oh my god, it's like... It's like walking a tightrope without a net. It's like flying without a parachute. Jesus Christ.
It's terrible.
What was that?
So, Wrestle Club, you recommended to me Sami Zayn, John Cena for that US title match.
Yes.
Which I thought was very good. And I can understand why it's beloved, because obviously at that time, everything was a bit shit, weren't it? So, that must have stood out even more at the time.
Could you imagine at the time watching WWE, that's roster is just getting better and better and better every single month because of the NXT call-ups, and still seeing fucking Goldberg and Brock Lesnar in the main event. And then, to top it all off, the person who is actually doing the work to raise up all of the NXT guys to, like, you know, main event status is John fucking Cena, of all people. Good lord, no one saw that coming.
It was a good match. It was good fun.
Mm.
I can see why it was beloved. I think I recommended you Cena versus RVD from One Night Stand.
Oh,
but
yeah.
that weren't on Netflix. That's probably why you can't. It ain't in our Wrestle Club list.
I don't need.
Plus, it was Christmas. I don't think you would.
My God, you don't. I could recite that match to you. That is one of the most electric moments in WWE history.
It's also one match that proves John Cena can work heel.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Because obviously his character was a babyface, but the wrestling, he worked heel.
Seeing it through that lens has just blown my tiny little mind, Dave. Jesus Christ. Why didn't he just do this? Chuck the fucking... Oh, but then again, if he did chuck the... it doesn't matter what, like... Okay, so...
No, because obviously it was still the babyface John Cena. But then when the match started, he then started working a heel style.
So he was throwing his shirt into the ring, and the ECW audience were just throwing it straight back at him.
Oh,
so
that's well good.
John Cena just threw it back out again, and it came back to him. And unfortunately, you probably couldn't have done that even after the heel turn in WWE, because it doesn't matter who you throw it to in a WWE audience, they ain't throwing that shit back. No. They're gonna fucking sell that shit on eBay.
I mean, well, to be honest, I remember watching it because there was a person that caught the shirt and it didn't go back instantly, and then the crowd just started like throw it back, and eventually it came back. You know, so like they just got bullied into throwing it back. What a great it was that match for me. Was when I was just like, because obviously everyone like to hate John Cena. It was that for me, and I was just like, okay, John Cena's like, I don't like it. It pisses me off his character, but you know, for him to go and do that match, because they brought in the crowd as well. Yeah. Now, that takes some balls to do that there.
Now, don't get me wrong. I mean, the
ECW crowd wouldn't have attacked him anyway. No. But
you know, like you've got the whole thing of, you know, like, oh, if Cena wins, we right. I have never believed a single one of those signs in my entire life. I have never truly believed, not since like the 70s, has a wrestling
I think it would have
audience.
happened there if he won that match.
Yeah. Because it's not like, I don't know, it's not like, you know, like back in the day, the Von Erichs like represented Texas in a way that really brought in national pride. Like, you know, it's...
To be honest, though, can you imagine the backlash if he would have lost that, if he would have won that match? If John Cena would have won that match.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I don't believe anyone would have rioted, but if anybody had a fucking styrofoam cup, it was going straight at his head.
Oh, yeah. So that was the Wrestle Club recommendations. So I suppose I better give you a recommendation for this one.
Yeah, I suppose you better, Dave. So you give me time to think.
Time to think. Well, I'm going because it is Royal Rumble season now, officially starting.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I am going to recommend an actual Royal Rumble match to put in our list. I'm going to recommend Royal Rumble match from 2001.
The widely considered to be the best one ever.
Probably the best Royal Rumble.
The one where, well, I mean, if we're going to...
Kane's Rampage. I don't want to spoil the winner. Kane's Rampage.
Yep. Although, the winner is blatantly obvious if you know what, like, it's...
Yeah. But that was the one with Kane's Rampage. That was the one with the hardcore match up midway through the Rumble. What's his name? Drew Carey.
Mm-hmm.
Getting it. Honky Tonk Man was in it.
Okay. Royal Rumble 2001 for you. And for me, Royal Rumble 1998. Now this...
1998.
1998. Now this is a very special Royal Rumble for me, ladies and gentlemen. In fact, this is a very special...
Is this the Three Faces of Foley one?
It is the Three Faces of Foley one. Yeah. But also, this is the first ever pay-per-view that I ever watched.
Oh, was it?
So this was like... And I don't just remember the Royal Rumble. I remember every fucking match on this card. I remember Rock versus Ken Shamrock. I remember Vader versus Goldust. The main event. Do you know what match main evented this?
No, go for it.
It was like everybody talks about the Hell in a Cell between these two and their two matches at WrestleMania. Not many people talk about the match in between.
Oh, is it Shawn Michaels and Undertaker?
Shawn Michaels and Undertaker.
The Hell in a Cell.
No, not the Hell in a Cell. The casket match.
That's it. Oh, this is the one where he injured his back, wasn't it?
Yeah, and nobody talks about this one, and this one is a hell of a match in my opinion, but also maybe the most pivotal match in any of them that you see, because this is what Shawn Michaels properly fucks up his back doing just grazing it against the edge of the casket.
It was a good one,
which shows you just how dangerous.
So, if you're a wrestler, are you recommending the main? Are you recommending the Royal Rumble match or the?
I am recommending the Royal Rumble match because at the end of the day, my absolute fucking goat is Mick Foley.
Yeah,
and watching him do and here's the thing: when I was watching this at the time, I did not actually know how special Mick Foley was going to be to me in my wrestling fandom, and especially. I didn't know when I first watched it that Dude Love Mankind and Cactus Jack were all the same person. Yeah. I did not know what they were talking about when they started talking about that on commentary. Had no idea. And it's only like watching it again and because the reason why I watched it for the first time because I wasn't getting pay-per-views. My family weren't getting me pay-per-views. I got this on VHS.
97 and 98 are ones I didn't really... I mean, I've seen them. I've seen both now.
Those are the golden age.
I've seen 98 a couple of times, but no, because I had all of them on DVD.
Yeah,
but I had I had the early ones on VHS, but I had a load all the way up to 96, and then I didn't, and then I had a big box set of from 99 onwards for a bit. So I didn't have those. It was I had a box set that started at 99 and went on for 10 rumbles or something, and then I had all these double DVD packs, which was it was 95 and 96, 93 and 94, but I didn't have a 97, 98. No, 98 was in the box set. So 97 I didn't have because I didn't want to buy 97 and 98, even though I already had 98. Yeah, 98 I did have. So 97 is we've got one, but 98 is a great rumble. 2000. So there we go. Royal Rumbles 2001 and 1998, and probably in 2 weeks' time, we'll probably give you some more Rumbles again.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Dave, it's probably going to be Rumble month at this point.
Yeah, we do love Rumble.
I mean, then again, we only record once every 2 weeks, so that will only be 2 shows probably.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Well, given that we've done quite a bit really.
Yeah.
Well, we are 50 minutes in. Should we finish up with some end of year?
Let's finish it. Let's do some end of year awards and then I've got a couple of predictions that I want to make for the end of this year. I was going to ask you about this and I kept forgetting.
Go on, let's do the predictions before you remember.
Right. So, the first prediction I have. This might be a bit early. Because I think some stuff is going to get announced for Saudi Arabia. Maybe not the Rumble, but the WrestleMania. I think at some point towards the end of the year, the first ever artificial intelligence, the first ever AI match is going to be announced. And it's going to be between Stone Cold Steve Austin and Hulk Hogan.
AI match?
Yeah, they're going to do some ABBA Voyage style hologram shit in Saudi Arabia, and they're going to make Hulk Hogan and Stone Cold Steve Austin fight each other.
That is a wild prediction.
It is a wild prediction, but then again, it's one of the reasons why I wanted to do it. I like the wild.
See, I was just going to go with Bron Breakker winning the Rumble, but I need something a bit more wilder than that, don't I?
Well, I actually gave you my I gave you that. I gave you that prediction earlier on. I do think that I think Jericho's going to win the Rumble, and also. I think that one of the things that Jericho's going to do when he gets into WWE is he is going to attach himself, like he did in AEW, with the hottest up-and-coming stars. And he's going to completely tank their momentum.
I don't think that will happen.
I think he's going to attach himself to Bron Breakker, and Bron Breakker ain't going to do shit. I'm going
to give 3 predictions then. Let's see if I can get 2 of these right. I believe Bron Breakker will win the Royal Rumble.
Right.
I believe Jericho will stay with AEW throughout 2006. And I believe Will Ospreay will be world champion by the end of the year.
I'm hoping he is crowned at Wembley. That's one of my predictions. And my last prediction I'm going to say, this is a year for WWE to really cement the next generation of superstars. They've got a very old roster at the moment, and especially at the top, their roster is just getting older and older and older. And I predict that by the end of the year, they will have done nothing about it, and we still won't have had a WWE World Champion who has been born after the year 1989.
Okay, I've got one more prediction then.
Yeah.
So if Chris Jericho does go to WWE,
yeah,
I predict he will retire and Gunther will beat him.
He's going on the retirement streak. He's been...
I think AJ Styles is next.
Yeah.
And then Chris Jericho.
Do you know that it's heavily rumoured that it's going to be Gunther versus Brock Lesnar at the Minnesota SummerSlam?
SummerSlam, yeah.
And they think that he's going to retire in there.
I reckon he might do AJ at Mania.
Here's the thing.
There we go. Gunther and AJ at Mania.
Yeah.
Gunther and Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam. There we go.
And here's my little prediction about AJ Styles. He retires in WWE. He's on Dynamite the next week.
You reckon?
I know he's a Fed guy. I know he's absolutely 100%. Like, he's invested. He's getting that Fed money. He's getting that, he's probably got stocks and shares with the company. And he's invested in their success. But my God, what a fucking incredible thing it would be for him and Kenny Omega to stare each other down in a Dynamite ring. I am a sentimentalist at heart. You've got one of the guys who, and genuinely, if I'm thinking about changing my top 10, the top 10 wrestlers that I've had since fucking 2008, if there's anybody who's dropped out of it because of how they've been used in the latter parts of their career, it's AJ Styles, who I don't believe has been used as well by WWE as Samoa Joe has been used by AEW. That I don't believe that he had as many great,
See, the thing is, I could see him doing some matches, but I don't think he'll sign a long contract with anyone.
And I don't think he has to, and I don't particularly want him to.
No, he might do a Wrestle Kingdom match or something like that.
And do have a match against what's his name? Who's the new champion? Oh, I can't remember his name. But yeah, the new New Japan guy who's apparently going to carry the company into the future. Yeah. Have him have a match against Takeshita. Have him have a match against Carl Fletcher, against Kenny Omega. Maybe AJ is somebody that Daniel Bryan would come out of retirement for. What an incredible... AJ Will Ospreay. Did we ever get that before? Did they ever fight each other on the British independent scene?
Nice if we got AJ, Samoa Joe, and Christopher Daniels one more time. He can do it. Christopher Daniels is still in shape, man. I can see that.
That would be genuinely... I'd be in fucking tears. You are talking about one of the matches that made me what I am as a professional wrestling fan.
it's a great match. Right, that's our prediction.
Awards.
Should we do some awards? Right, I'm going to go first off. Should we start with Beer of the Year?
Beer of the Year. I think we already said this one.
Yeah,
at the beginning
we're going to establish it. It's official.
Yeah.
It is Jubel. Infused
peach.
with mango.
Oh, mango. Mango. Yeah. Mango, yeah.
Don't get it twisted.
Jubel mango, yeah.
Infused with That is Beer of the Year. Now it's
Rear
of the Year. No, I'm joking.
Rear of the Year. I do have some candidates for that, but I'm not going to say I'm on this show for fear of getting cancelled.
That's true.
I will keep those thoughts private. Thank you very much.
Yes. Right. Well, we'll do Men's Wrestler of the Year. I think we agreed on this, didn't we?
We actually have agreed, I think, yeah.
Do you want to spit it?
I believe we agreed on it being Carl Fletcher.
Carl Fletcher is our
Absolutely.
Men's Wrestler of the Year. Mm-hmm. I think he has just been consistent.
Yeah.
His early feud with Will Ospreay in
was
that
fantastic,
cage match.
Yeah.
He's run with the TNT title.
Mm-hmm.
His matches with Briscoe. Mm-hmm. His matches throughout the Continental Classic. I just think he's just been...
He's the MVP of the Continental Classic as
far
as I'm
to be honest, this award throughout most of the year was going to Will Ospreay.
Yeah.
Right there. And sadly, Will Ospreay's missed the last third of the year.
And maybe this is recency bias, but Carl Fletcher is the one who I think has had the best match has had a candidate for the best match on almost every single AEW pay-per-view.
Yeah, and every Collision.
Yeah, Christ, yeah.
do you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, yeah.
He makes Collision. I don't think I'd watch Collision if it weren't for Carl Fletcher.
He did. Well, I mean, when we did earlier in the year, we did our half matches of the year.
Yeah,
there was like a few with him and Takeshita.
Yeah,
I mean, Takeshita was close on this for me as well.
And for me, I would say, if honourable mentions are a thing, I would say Bandido. Bandido has absolutely blown me away this year.
Bandido and Takeshita, definitely. So, Carl Fletcher, Men's Wrestler of the Year, Women's Wrestler of the Year.
Oh, I don't think we were quite...
We did agree on this.
Did we agree on this?
I think we both
said... Why don't you say this one, because I said the men's.
Mercedes Moné.
Oh, yeah. That's absolutely
no question.
Fair.
If this would have been done in July, it would have been Toni Storm.
It absolutely would have been.
But I think the fact that kayfabe demand, like the fact that she had 10 titles, like kayfabe reasons, she would have been technically the best wrestler in the world.
I mean, we ain't PW Insider, but no.
I mean, best. She's had some of the best matches of the year, barring a few. Toni Storm is definitely honourable mention. And Io Sky would be a very honourable mention for Women's Wrestler of the Year as well for me, because Io Sky has been fantastic.
Yeah.
But
a lot of people have put Io Sky at the top of their women's list, and I think that this is in protest to how WWE have treated her, because she is clearly the best wrestler. I'm not going to say women's wrestler. She's the best wrestler in that company.
Yeah.
And the way they treated her after she won the match. So the story of the women's triple threat at WrestleMania was that Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley were really trying to see which one of them is the best women's wrestler in WWE. And Io Sky was like, excuse me, it's
champion.
actually me.
Yeah.
It's fucking me.
Yeah.
But then after that, it was like, oh no, the reason why everybody ignores her is because WWE fucking ignores her.
But I mean, her match there, that she was in the match at SummerSlam as well, great stuff. She's been good.
Women's Evolution.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic match.
Great stuff. But none of it as compared to the fact that Mercedes Moné had like 10, 11 titles at one time. She's had some of the great... I mean, even the match with Willow in the past couple of weeks was fantastic.
The way that she has been... Like, her downfall has begun, and that downfall has been handled beautifully.
Her match with Toni Storm at All In was fantastic.
Women's, like, when we did our the mid-year match of the year thing, I put her match with Jamie Hayter as the Owen... The women's Owen Hart
you
final.
put that in the top half, didn't you?
And I really like that match. And she's the Carl Fletcher of every single pay-per-view she's been in.
I think
she's had a candidate.
The way I look at it is this: is like Toni Storm is like the best character and all that sort of stuff.
Yes, absolutely.
And then you've got Io Sky is probably the best in-ring wrestler women.
Yep.
But Mercedes Moné is the combination of both of that.
Yes, absolutely.
And that's why she's the women's wrestler of the year for me.
Absolutely.
Definitely women's wrestler of the year. Should we do match of the year?
Should we do men's and women's match of the year?
Yes.
Because you know I know what you want to say is match of the year, and you know what I want to say is match of the year.
Yeah, we'll do women's.
We'll do men's or women's first.
We'll stick on with the women because we've just talked women.
Right, okay,
I'll let you announce women's match of the year because I know what you're going to say.
Women's match of the year, and frankly, still to this point, my match of the year, the most memorable thing I saw in 2025, the Hollywood ending.
Beautiful
Mariah
match.
May
It really was
Tony
a good match.
Storm. Oh god. Just when they put, like, they did the Rambo thing and they wrapped up their hands to put, stick stuff to them, but they put it in a champagne bucket. I was like, fuck me.
And the Hollywood sign was a table.
Yes.
And silly things like that, and the buckets of blood.
Should have main evented.
It should have main evented. The thing that gets me as well is like watching this, and then the fact that she, Mariah May has gone on to do fuck all with WWE. I think she might be getting a call up from NXT as well.
And I genuinely
she's gone on to do fuck all with NXT, and she was shit hot at the beginning of the year.
This thing that's happened to her, where she accidentally lost the belt, I think has clicked something in her brain, because I don't know whether or not when I'm watching her on NXT at the minute, whether or not these deranged promos she's doing are actually real.
Yeah, she's good. I was upset that she left AEW, to be fair.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a good match, the Hollywood ending. It was I'd say women's match of the year, definitely. But for men's match of the year, I'm sticking with Carl Fletcher versus Will Ospreay from Revolution, the cage match.
What an incredible! And do you know what? I actually I have seen this match a couple more times since we had that conversation.
Are you coming away into my way of thinking now, Lee? And another reason why I got to give it match of the year is because when I did the short videos, this is the one that everyone seemed to bloody watch our little review on this. So it's got to be the LOB Cast match of the year.
Oh, it is.
Surely.
It is absolutely LOB Cast match of the year. Now, personally, as men's single matches go, I'm still a bit more drawn to Hangman versus Moxley and Hangman versus Will Ospreay for the Owen Hart Cup final. But no, absolutely. Then again, honestly, trying to figure out what is the match of the year in this year is fucking impossible.
I mean, it was hard enough when we did it in June, or whatever it was.
We did it, and I was like, do you know what? One of the things that I predicted in June was actually, I don't think anything we've got coming up in the rest of the year, I don't think
But look at what we've had since June, though.
Women's Blood and Guts match.
Hangman Mox.
The ending of Forbidden Door.
Oh, the cage, the unsanctioned cage match.
The unsanctioned cage match.
Young Bucks versus Ospreay and Swerve.
Did we seriously do that before All In?
We've done that before All In.
We've done that before.
That's what I mean. There's 3 matches on All In that could have been on the match.
Jesus Christ. I
mean, think about just All In.
No, of course, yeah, because I don't remember putting Moxley Hangman in my,
Because just think of All In alone. You had Mox Hangman, Bucks, Ospreay, Swerve, Mercedes and Tony Storm were all on the same show. That's without whatever else was on there.
Yeah.
And then what was the one? We had a match the other week that was superb with, I don't want to say it, Speedball Mike Bailey. Speedball Mike Bailey.
He's had to eat so much humble pie over
Speedball Mike Bailey versus Carl Fletcher.
Yeah. Obviously, yeah. Who else is going to make Dave like a Speedball Mike Bailey match?
Do you know what I mean?
A single Speedball Mike Bailey match.
Exactly. So,
and I have to say, there is one final award that I want to give out. Retirement of the year. It was emotional. It was a fitting end to a great career. One of the best wrestlers on the planet. His name begins with C. Christopher Daniels.
Oh, did he retire this year?
Yeah, there was the match. Like he said, right, that's going to be my final match. Him versus Hangman, the Texas Death match that they did.
He did.
Yeah. Which is why when you said it earlier, I was like, "Shit, this was gonna be like my punchline for the end of the podcast, and he's ruined it." But no, genuinely, and if you think I'm trolling with this, think about it. His last match with Hangman Adam Page was character driven. It had a satisfying conclusion. It was with a guy that he had actually spent some time with before he had the match. I think there's absolutely no fucking competition whatsoever. Christopher Daniels' last match.
You know what's funny though, because I thought you was gonna troll and not say Johnson. I knew you weren't gonna say Johnson, but I thought you was gonna say Tanahashi. But then that happened this year.
You can't. Yeah, Tanahashi don't count. It happened in 2026.
I am gonna give out one quick award though.
Yeah.
To new match stipulation of the year.
Oh yeah. 10,000 tax.
Was it tables and tax?
Tables and tax.
Yeah. And on that note, sipping a beer. We're gonna we hope you had a lovely Christmas. We'll wish you a happy New Year.
I almost just killed myself at the
I'm gonna give Lee some CPR, and the rest of you can all fuck off. There we go.
If you had actually told me what you were planning there, I wouldn't have fucked it up.
Never mind. Go fuck off, everyone.